Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that life is a journey filled with opportunities, challenges, and people who impact us along the way. Some of these people lift us up, encourage us, and walk with us toward our destiny. But let me tell you, not everyone in your life is there to help you. Some are there to hold you back, to drain your energy, and even to bring chaos into your purpose. Today, I want to talk about how to recognize those who might be working against your vision, those who might be what we call a negative force in your life. The first thing we must learn is to recognize the patterns. Look at the actions, not just the words of the people around you. Do they lift you up, or do they constantly bring you down? There are those who, no matter what you do, find a way to criticize, to doubt, to discourage. They are the people who show up only to tell you why something won't work or to bring up your past mistakes. These individuals carry an energy that drains the room, that leaves you feeling exhausted, defeated, and uncertain. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free from their grip. Now, here's something important: trust your intuition. Inside each of us, there is a voice that knows when something isn't right, a sense that warns us when we're in the presence of someone who doesn't mean us well. Too often we ignore this voice, we dismiss our own instincts, and we make excuses for people. But remember, if your spirit feels heavy around someone, if your heart feels uneasy in their presence, listen to that. Sometimes your intuition is the greatest guide to understanding someone's true intentions. Let me tell you this: you have a purpose. Each of us was born with a vision, a calling, something meaningful to achieve in this world. And protecting that purpose means being careful about who you let into your life. People with negative energy will try to distract you, discourage you, and lead you away from your goals. They will plant seeds of doubt, and they will try to make you question your path. And if you're not careful, they can weaken your resolve, make you lose focus, and even cause you to abandon the dreams you once held close. So guard your purpose fiercely. Don't let anyone talk you out of what you know in your heart you're meant to do. Finally, let us surround ourselves with positivity. Life is challenging enough without carrying the weight of other people's negativity. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who believe in your dreams, who push you to be better and encourage you when times are tough. These are the people who are meant to be on this journey with you. People who see the light in you and want to help it shine even brighter. Remember, iron sharpens iron. Just as you wouldn't surround yourself with dullness when you're trying to become sharper, don't surround yourself with people who dim your light when you're trying to shine. Friends, life is too precious to be weighed down by those who don't have your best interests at heart. Recognize the patterns, trust your intuition, protect your purpose, and surround yourself with positivity. When you do these things, you create an environment that allows you to thrive, to grow, and to become everything you were destined to be. Recognize the patterns. I want you to take a closer look at the people in your life, the ones you call friends, family, partners, or even mentors. How do they make you feel after you spend time with them? What impact do they leave on you? Sometimes it's subtle, almost hidden, but there are patterns that reveal their true intentions, patterns that show whether someone is pushing you forward or pulling you back. You see, actions speak louder than words, and it's in these actions that you can see the truth about a person's role in your life. Think about the times you felt small or diminished in someone's presence. Do they belittle your dreams or undermine your confidence? Maybe every time you share a goal, they're the first to tell you why it won't work, pointing out every obstacle instead of helping you find a way through. Recognize this for what it is: a pattern that does not serve you. People who consistently doubt you, who only see the negative, and who always seem to have reasons why you shouldn't try. They are not acting in your best interest. These people may claim to care about you, but true care uplifts, inspires, and energizes. It doesn't deflate or destroy. And there's more to look for. Do they only show up when they need something? Are they present when you're on top, celebrating your successes, but nowhere to be found when you're struggling? That's a pattern too. A person who truly supports you is not just there for the celebrations, but also for the storms. They don't abandon you at the first sign of hardship, nor do they withdraw when you're reaching new heights. When you look at the patterns in people's lives, you'll see who's genuine and who's only around for what they can get from you. Recognize these patterns because they will save you from pouring your energy into relationships that drain you. Then ask yourself if these individuals bring peace or chaos into your life. Do they stir up drama, gossip, and conflict? Do they create a cloud of negativity wherever they go? Pay attention to how your environment shifts when they're around. People with negative energy often leave a trail of tension, confusion, and frustration. They carry a weight that, if you're not careful, can seep into your spirit. They thrive in darkness, drawing others into their own state of chaos. But when you recognize this pattern, you'll begin to see that you have a choice. You can choose to let go of those who bring discord into your life and instead surround yourself with people who bring peace, stability, and clarity. These patterns aren't always easy to see at first, but once you open your eyes to them, they become unmistakable. When you recognize the patterns, you take control. You stop letting people's words blind you to their actions. You stop allowing others to diminish your potential and weigh down your spirit. You gain the power to discern who deserves a place in your life and who does not. And that, my friends, is the beginning of true freedom, the freedom to build a life filled with people who want to see you grow, who celebrate your success, and who stand by you through every high and low. Recognize the patterns, because when you do, you become unstoppable. Trust your intuition. That inner voice, that quiet nudge, that whisper in your soul is there for a reason. Too often we dismiss it, we silence it, and we look for reasons to ignore it. But let me tell you, your intuition is one of the greatest gifts you've been given. It's the compass that helps guide you through life's uncertainties, the light that shows you what's right even when you can't see the whole path. Trusting your intuition is not about relying on guesswork, it's about tuning into the wisdom that's already within you. It's the part of you that senses when something isn't right long before you understand why. Every one of us has experienced that feeling, that little hesitation, that sense of something being off about a person or a situation. And what do we often do? We brush it aside. We tell ourselves we're overthinking it, that we're just being cautious. But deep down, your intuition is there to protect you, to guide you, and to keep you aligned with what's meant for you. It's like an alarm system, one that knows when someone is entering your life who may not have your best interests at heart. Listen to that voice, because it's your spirit trying to communicate with you, urging you to be careful, to pay attention, to stay true to yourself. When you learn to trust your intuition, you tap into a strength that no one can take away from you. It's not about fear, it's about discernment. It's about recognizing that not everyone who walks into your life is meant to stay. Some people come as lessons, others as tests, and a few as blessings. And sometimes your intuition knows exactly which category someone belongs to before you do. It's a feeling you can't quite put into words, but it's there, a sense of peace when you're on the right path, or a sense of tension when something just isn't right. Honor that feeling. Honor that intuition, because it's a part of you that wants nothing more than to see you succeed, to see you safe, and to see you become everything you're meant to be. Now, here's the thing, trusting your intuition doesn't always mean you'll be able to explain your choices to others. Sometimes people won't understand why you had to walk away from certain relationships, why you had to leave certain spaces, or why you had to say no to opportunities that look good on paper. But let me tell you, your intuition doesn't need anyone else's approval. It doesn't require a logical explanation for you to act on it. It's about being brave enough to trust yourself, even when others don't understand, and even when it means walking a path that others might not see as right for you. When you trust your intuition, you're not just making decisions, you're stepping into alignment with your true self. You're honoring the part of you that knows what's best, the part of you that sees beyond appearances and hears what words cannot say. You're giving yourself permission to live authentically, to set boundaries where they need to be set, and to walk away from anything or anyone that doesn't bring peace, growth, and positivity into your life. Remember, your intuition is a gift, a guiding light that's there to protect and empower you. Trust it, and it will lead you to places beyond what you've imagined, to relationships that are life-giving, and to a path that is truly yours. Protect your purpose. Let that idea sink in, because your purpose is the very reason you're here. It's the compass guiding your life, the calling that only you can fulfill. Yet, here's the truth many of us miss: not everyone will support your purpose. Not everyone will see the vision you hold in your heart, and some will even try to pull you away from it. That's why you have to protect it. Guard your purpose like the treasure it is, because once you allow distractions, doubts, and negative influences to interfere, your purpose begins to lose its power. It becomes compromised, diluted, and you find yourself living a life that feels less and less like your own. You see, purpose is powerful. It's what wakes you up in the morning. It's what fuels your passions. And it's what gives you the resilience to keep going even when things get hard. But let me tell you, there will be people who don't understand it. There will be people who question it, who try to diminish it, who suggest you're aiming too high, or maybe that your dreams are impractical. Some will even try to convince you to settle for less. And if you're not careful, their voices can become louder than your own. This is why protecting your purpose isn't just a one-time decision, it's a daily commitment. Every day you have to remind yourself why you're here, why your dreams matter, and why you cannot allow anyone to pull you off the path you're meant to walk. And protecting your purpose isn't just about blocking out the naysayers, it's about removing the distractions that take you away from your calling. These distractions might look harmless at first. It could be spending too much time on things that don't align with your goals, or giving your energy to people who don't feed your spirit. But let me tell you, every moment you spend on something that doesn't serve your purpose is a moment taken away from fulfilling it. And if you keep letting those moments slip by, you'll find yourself further and further from the life you're meant to live. Protecting your purpose means making intentional choices, setting boundaries, and learning to say no to what doesn't serve your vision. It's about staying focused on what truly matters, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, and even when it means walking alone. Let me tell you something else: when you protect your purpose, you strengthen it. Every time you choose to honor your calling instead of letting it be influenced or weakened by others, you add power to it. You grow in confidence, in clarity, and in conviction. People who may have tried to shake you will start to see that you're unbreakable, and in that strength you inspire others. When they see you living with purpose, they're reminded that they too have something worth protecting. Your commitment to your purpose becomes a beacon, a light that encourages others to find and guard their own. So protect your purpose fiercely, hold it close, treat it with the respect and care it deserves, because it's not just about your success, it's about fulfilling the mission you were created for. It's about leaving a legacy, making an impact, and living a life of meaning. When you protect your purpose, you're protecting not only your future, but also the potential within you that has the power to change the world. Surround yourself with positivity. Now, I know this sounds simple, but let me tell you, it's one of the most powerful choices you can make in your life. Too often, We let the negative energy of the world or the toxic people in our lives dictate the direction we take. But let me ask you, do you truly understand the magnitude of your environment? The energy you surround yourself with has the ability to either elevate you or destroy you. It's as if you're building a house, you wouldn't leave the doors open for anyone to walk in, destroy your foundation and leave it in ruins. So why would you allow negativity to seep into the sacred space of your life? When I say surround yourself with positivity, I'm not just talking about having a smile on your face or putting on a happy mask. I'm talking about intentionally choosing to surround yourself with people, thoughts, and environments that push you to be better. People who speak life into you, people who see your potential even when you don't. People who refuse to let you settle for less than your best. These are the people who will inspire you, encourage you, and challenge you to rise higher, to dig deeper, to step into your greatness. Think about it. How much of your energy is spent dealing with negativity from others? How many times have you found yourself in situations where you've been brought down by the words or actions of those around you? You're trying to move forward, trying to keep your eyes on the prize, but the negativity keeps pulling you back. This is why your circle is so important. It's not just about who's there, but what they bring into your life. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Are they supporting your vision or doubting your dreams? Are they constantly bringing up past failures, or are they encouraging you to push past them and keep going? When you surround yourself with positive people, you are creating a force field around your life. These people will help you see beyond your current struggles. They'll remind you of your worth, and they'll call you out when you start selling yourself short. You want people who won't let you settle for mediocrity, people who will challenge you to reach your highest potential. And here's the truth: positivity isn't just about being surrounded by people who speak encouragement into your life. It's about being in environments that nurture your growth. It's about putting yourself in spaces that make you feel alive, that spark your creativity, that inspire your ambition. It could be a group of people who are striving toward the same goals, or it could be the peaceful, reflective space where you're able to hear your own thoughts and feel your own purpose. But the power of positivity goes beyond people. It's also about what you allow in your mind. What thoughts are you entertaining? Are they thoughts that push you forward, or do they anchor you in fear and doubt? You have the power to choose the thoughts you feed yourself. Choose to think thoughts of possibility, of hope, of vision. Choose to believe that you are worthy of success, that your dreams are valid, that you are capable of extraordinary things. Because when you believe it, you'll start to see it. And when you see it, you'll start to live it. Surrounding yourself with positivity also means removing yourself from toxic spaces. You cannot change the energy of a room if you are not willing to walk away from the rooms that are poisoning you. If the people around you are consistently negative, if they're draining your energy, if they're making you doubt your worth or your potential, then it's time to reevaluate your circle. This doesn't mean you abandon people, but it does mean you protect yourself. You cannot afford to stay in environments that don't allow you to flourish. You cannot afford to let your greatness be smothered by negativity. When you align yourself with positivity, it's like stepping into the sunlight after being in the darkness. It recharges your spirit. It clears your mind. It strengthens your resolve. Positive people remind you that you're capable, that you're meant for greatness, that you don't have to settle for anything less than your very best. They'll encourage you when you want to quit. They'll support you when you feel like you're not making progress. They'll help you see the possibilities when you can only see the problems. And as you grow, you'll notice that positivity doesn't just stay around you, it begins to radiate from you. It becomes part of who you are. You become someone who inspires others, who empowers others, who lifts others up, because you've allowed yourself to be filled with the kind of energy that only positivity can provide. And this, my friends, is where true transformation happens. It's in the space where positivity and possibility collide. So make it a priority to surround yourself with positivity. Because when you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve. In conclusion, let me remind you the power to shape your life, to protect your purpose, and to reach your highest potential lies in your ability to choose the environment that fuels your spirit. Surrounding yourself with positivity isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity. The people, the thoughts, and the spaces you allow into your life will either lift you higher or pull you down. You must be intentional about who and what you allow to influence you, because in doing so, you shape your future. So as you leave here today, remember that the energy you carry and the energy you allow into your life is what determines your path. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who push you to be better, who believe in you when you can't believe in yourself, who celebrate your victories and challenge you to rise higher. Protect your purpose, guard your mind, and fuel your soul with positivity. Your destiny is calling, and the time to act is now. Let go of anything or anyone that dims your light and step fully into the greatness you were destined to achieve. The world needs your light, your gifts, and your purpose. It's time to rise. Thank you.